In a second, I will pass the word to Mohamed and Sara, who are two of our young, progressive and innovative climate ambassadors here in Copenhagen. They have completed a training course in sustainability and turned their engagement into action in their local environment. For instance, facilitating a discussion on how the school improve the waste management. And I am so happy to see that engagement in our future generation. So all of you, welcome to Sharing Copenhagen 2014. We will share and we will hope that we will be able to both learn a lot, but also share our vision with the citizens of Copenhagen and the rest of the world in the future. So now, give a warm welcome to Sara and Mohamed, two of our very great climate ambassadors here in Copenhagen. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Mohamed.
And I'm Sara.
We are 7th graders and we are climate ambassadors.
I can imagine you're wondering, what is a climate ambassador?
We are children who have been chosen from different schools that wants to be more sustainable. We go to trainings to learn more about the climate. Afterwards, we teach others, both children and adults, about the climate. We want people to become more aware of how their action can affect the climate.
Anyone can be a climate ambassador. We didn't know anything about the climate before we started the climate ambassador course, and that was fine. You don't have to be an adult. In fact, it might be easier if you are a kid, because kids are often more open-minded. You don't have to be an expert or even super good at anything special. If you just give it a try, you could be a climate ambassador too.
We want to teach people about the climate to protect the new generation. We really want to teach kids about the climate because they are the ones who are going to take over. We have already started. We had one day when we taught kids in 4th grade at our school because we had found out that they already have begun to lose interest in climate by that age. If you teach kids about climate when they are really young, it becomes a part of their everyday lives. It will be natural for them to remember to turn off lights and things like that. The more kids who learn, the more widespread that attitude will become, and it will be even more accepted. We think it is so important for us kids to learn about the climate. This could be done, for example, by making it fun and exciting to learn more about the climate. But kids are not the only ones who should learn. Lots of adults could get even better informed too. My parents actually know more about the climate since I became a climate ambassador. I think the 4th graders we taught also learned more because we taught them in a different way.
We are trying something new. We had never heard of become a climate ambassador before we did it ourselves. It's totally different way to learn than our normal day-to-day lives, just going to school as usual. There have been other climate ambassadors before us, and we really hope there will be many more. You can be a climate ambassador in many different ways, as long as the focus is on learning. Some of the things we have done include setting up an election debate with local politicians. We did everything ourselves. Also, we held a meeting with some teachers at the school. We did that to put focus on recycling at the school, including in classrooms with younger students.
A sustainable future. The most important part of assuring a sustainable future is to make sure we all know what the consequences will be if we do not think about our actions. If we do nothing, the natural world and the climate will be destroyed around us. Animals will go extinct, and most food sources will disappear. As if that weren't bad enough, the temperature will slowly rise, and it will be hard for humanity to survive. But all of you know that. We just don't understand why so many people believe that they cannot personally make a difference. We want to pound a message into people's heads that they can make a huge difference kids especially, but also adults. And they can make a difference by simply turning off lights, cycling, or using public transport, and saving energy. By doing these little things, we can achieve something and ensure a good life for our great grandchildren.
What is a green generation? A green generation is a generation that understands how their actions can affect the climate and the environment. In order to become a green generation, people must think about their actions, big and small. That covers the whole range from turning off the lights to inventing new green solutions. To become a green generation, we have to be able to work together to come up with new solutions and let ourselves be inspired by other people's ideas. Otherwise, we might get stuck on a particular solution or idea too soon.
The message we are trying to get across to you and others is that we have to be creative when finding a new solution, and you have to be creative when engaging the next generation in the fight for a more sustainable future.
Thank you very much. Okay. You're welcome.